The alien queen's eyes widened in disbelief. "Explain this," she commanded. "Why does my daughter cling to your hand?" Princess Erie's claws dug into Mara's palm. The little alien yanked hard, dragging her straight through the throne hall's center aisle. Courtiers gasped. Silk robes rustled like dry leaves. Mara's boots scraped the polished obsidian floor. She kept pace, no resistance. The child's grip tightened, tail flicking with excitement. Queen Sorith Vale rose from her throne. Her scaled crest flared red. Court. Silence. The hall froze, 100 alien eyes locked on them. Chamberlain Keth sputtered behind Mara, his data slate clattering to the floor. "Envoy Ven," the queen thundered. Her voice echoed off vaulted ceilings. "Release my daughter. Explain this contact, now." Mara stopped, Erie pressed against her side, claws unyielding. The child's wide eyes darted up, trusting. Mara knelt slowly, her knees hit the cold stone. She met Erie's gaze first. "Princess, may I speak with your mother? You can stay holding my hand if you want." Erie nodded fast, her frilled ears perked. "Yes, Mara safe. Stay." Mara turned to the queen. She kept her voice even. "Your Majesty, Princess Erie chose to hold my hand. I won't pull away without her permission. It's her choice." The queen's slit pupils narrowed. Her tail lashed once, cracking against the throne dais. "Permission? From a child? This is my palace. Humans do not dictate touch here." Chamberlain Keth scrambled forward. He bowed low, spines flat. "Majesty, the envoy's protocols, they emphasize juvenile autonomy. It's a cultural right. Harmless translation." "Harmless?" Captain Rune Tall barked. The guard commander strode from his post, his armored claws flexed. "This is breach protocol. The human could weaponize the bond." Rune reached for Erie's arm. Mara shifted. She placed her free hand palm out, blocking his path without touching him. "Captain," Mara said calmly. "Standard safety check first. Princess, is Captain Rune your safe person right now?" Erie shrank back. Her claws squeezed Mara's hand harder. "No, Mara safe only." Rune halted. His crest ridges bristled. "She defies me? Me?" Mara didn't move. "She's clear. No separation without her okay. It prevents escalation." The queen watched. Her fingers drummed the throne arm. Silence stretched. Courtiers whispered, "Enough." Sorith snapped, "Private hearing. Seal doors. Now." Guards flanked them. Mara rose, Erie still attached. They marched through the hall. Erie skipped to match Mara's stride. The massive doors ground shut behind. Hissing steam sealed them tight. The private chamber gleamed with crystal walls. A single judgment table dominated the center. Queen Sorith swept to the head. Rune took her right, Keth her left. Mara guided Erie to the opposite side. "Sit, child," Sorith said. Her tone softened a fraction. Erie climbed into the tall chair. She tugged Mara down beside her. "Mara sits too." Mara sat. She didn't fight it. The queen leaned forward. Her scales gleamed under glow orbs. "Envoy, you entered my court 3 cycles ago. Routine diplomacy. Now my heir clings to you like kin bond. Why?" Mara folded her hands. "We've spent time together, Majesty. Lessons in your gardens." She asked questions about human ways, I answered. "Built trust. Trust." Sorith's lip curled. "In my house, bonds are chains. Leverage for assassins. Spies. Your ordinary care. Keth claims it's habit. Prove it." Keth nodded eagerly. "Yes, Majesty. Humans prioritize consent in younglings. It's their pack norm. No hierarchy override." Run snorted. "Pack norm or infiltration?" She blocked me, defied security. Erie piped up. "Mara teaches safe touch, like when Vex the Hunter grabbed me last cycle." She said no claws without ask. The queen's crest twitched. "Vex? The perimeter breach?" Mara nodded. "Princess told me about it yesterday. I showed her signals." "Palm out, stop." Voice clear. She practiced on me. Erie beamed. She raised her palm at Rune. "Stop, Captain. No grab." Rune's jaws clenched. He glanced at Sorith. The queen tapped a claw on the table. "Demonstrate." Rune approached the princess. The captain advanced. Erie shot up her palm. "Stop." Rune froze mid-step. Protocol held him. Good, Mara said to Eri. Now, if it's your safe person, you say go. Eri dropped her hand. Go, Mara. She touched Eri's shoulder lightly. See? Control stays with you. Sorith's eyes widened a slit.
She commands her own guard? It's basic, Mara said. Humans teach kids this early.
Builds confidence. Prevents harm. Keth scribbled furiously. Extraordinary majesty. Our younglings learn hierarchy first. Obedience saves lives in hunts. Rune crossed his arms. And if the human twists it, teaches rebellion? Eri hopped down. She ran to Sorith, hugging her leg. Mama Queen's safe too. But Mara shows new safe. The Queen lifted Eri onto her lap. Her claws stroked the child's frill gently. For the first time, tension eased from her shoulders. New safe, Sorith murmured. She fixed on Mara. You treat her as equal, no leverage sought. Mara met her gaze. Never, Majesty. Her safety matters. Consent builds real trust, not chains. Silence fell. Crystal walls hummed faintly. Rune shifted. It worked on me. She halted a guard clean.
Keth cleared his throat. Protocol translation. Human care turns vulnerability to strength.
No domination. Collaboration. Sorith set Ira down. The child scampered back to Mara, reclaiming her hand. Captain, the Queen said. Your assessment. Rune bowed. The bond prevented breach today. My error assumed threat. Its defensive asset. The Queen rose. Her crest smoothed to blue. Court resumes. Envoy Ven remains, assigned to Princess Shadow duty. Mara blinked. Shadow duty? Protective escort, Keth whispered. Honor post. Eri cheered. She tugged Mara toward the doors. Sorith watched them go. Her voice followed soft. Human ordinary, are extraordinary. The seal doors hissed open. Courtiers bowed low as they passed. But in the hall's shadows, a cloaked figure slipped away. Claws glinted on a hidden blade. Eri's new safe person had just painted a target. Mara felt the child's grip tighten. She scanned the crowd. Routine now. Her hand stayed ready. Queen Sorith dismissed the court early that cycle. She paced her private eyrie, tail coiling. Keth trailed her. Majesty, the humans' methods disrupt everything. Sorith halted at the viewport. Stars wheeled over the palace spires. Eri defies tradition. Clings to off-world flesh. Keth bowed. Yet she thrives. No fear marks since Ven arrived. Rune entered, saluting. Perimeter secure. But whispers grow. Nobles question the bond. Sorith's crest flared. Let them. Proof comes in action. Below, in the gardens, Eri laughed. Mara knelt, showing her a human game. Stacked stones balanced by touch. The princess mimicked. The stones held. Sorith watched. A rare smile cracked her scales. Mara wiped garden soil from her hands. Eri chased glowbugs, tail wagging. Envoy. Rune approached, armor silent. You blocked me clean. Teach it. Mara stood, sure. Palm out first, then voice firm. He practiced. Eri joined, giggling. Keth observed from the archway, his slate filled with notes. Trust built, one hand at a time. But that night, alarms wailed. Breach in the child wing. Mara bolted from her quarters. Eri's cry pierced the halls. She burst in. Shadows writhed. An intruder pinned a nurse, blade at Eri's throat. Stop, Eri yelled, palm out. The assassin laughed. Royal whelp, Mara lunged. No weapon. Just momentum. She slammed the intruder's arm. Blade clattered. Eri scrambled free. Mara's safe rune squad burst through the door. Boots thundered. Blasters hummed to life. Mara pinned the assassin face down. Her knee dug into his spine. Eri huddled behind her, palms out. Stay back! Clear! Run barked. Guards swarmed. They cuffed the intruder, dragged him out. Mara released her hold. She turned to Eri. Knelt eye level. Breathe with me. In, out. The girl matched her rhythm. Chest rose. Fell. Steady. Rune holstered his weapon. Eyed Mara. You disarmed him, unarmed. Trained for it. Mara kept her voice low. For Eri, humans call it de-escalation. Palm out stops most fights before they start. Eri grabbed Mara's hand. Squeezed. Mara safe? Queen Sorith stormed in. Her crest spiked high. Scales gleamed under emergency lights. Report? Run saluted. Intruder neutralized. Human envoy intervened. Sorith's gaze locked on Mara. You. With me. Now. Chamberlain Keth trailed. Slate clutched tight. Majesty, protocol. Later. Sorith swept out. Mara followed. Yuri clung to her leg. The throne room doors hissed open. Nobles murmured from shadowed alcoves. Sorith mounted the dais. Sat rigid. Envoy Ven. You claim my daughter. Teach her defiance. Breach my palace. Explain your motive. Mara stood straight. Iri pressed against her side. No claim, Majesty. Iri chose me as her safe person. I protect what's mine to guard. Sorith leaned forward. Claws tapped the armrest. Safe person. Pack bonding. Your human term invades our laws. Keth. Recite. Keth stepped up. Slate glowed. Bonding Decree 47. Attachments form leverage. Royals bond only with vetted kin. Outsiders forfeit claim on breach of proximity. Mara tilted her head. Translation issue. Bond isn't ownership. It's trust. Iri consents. Or not. Iri piped up. Ask first. She planted palms out at Keth. Permission? Keth froze. Slate slipped an inch. Princess, I ask. Iri stomped. Tail flicked. Keth bowed low. May I approach, Highness? Iri dropped her hands. Nodded. Yes. Nobles hissed. Whispers swelled. Sorith's eyes narrowed. Demonstrate this grounding. Prove it's no weapon. Mara nodded. Guided Iri to the dais steps. Sat cross-legged. Watch, Iri. Hands on belly. Breathe in slow. Feel it rise. Out. Let fear go. Iri copied. Placed tiny claws there. Inhaled. Deep. Exhaled. Her crest smoothed. Better. Mara smiled. Good. Your turn, anyone? Rune grunted. Tried it. Armor creaked as his chest rose. Fell. Tension eased from his shoulders. Sorith watched, silent. Then Iri. Come here. Iri shook her head, grabbed Mara's arm. Ask first. The room stilled. Nobles leaned in. A guard coughed. Sorith's crest twitched. What? Ask permission? Iri beamed. Mara rule. Out loud. Witnesses. Sorith stared. Claws flexed. The queen, hardest monarch in the sector, faced her own whelp's demand. Keth whispered, Majesty, indulge, for protocol. Rune crossed arms. Watched. Sorith drew breath. Voice cut clear. Princess Iri, may I hold you? Iri launched forward. Climbed into her lap. Nuzzled scales. Yes, Mama. Sorith's arms closed around her, tight. The queen's gaze lifted to Mara. Shock flickered. Then calculation. You turn my court to human games. Sorith's tone softened a fraction, yet she calms. Intruder fell. Whispers claimed threat. Prove its safeguard. Mara met her eyes. Stress test me. Assign roles. Watch.
Sorith nodded once.
Captain Rune. Double palace drills. Simulate breaches. Envoy Ven attends Iri full proximity. Temporary. Chamberlain. Log every consent. Keth tapped his slate. Decree amended, Majesty? Amended. Sorith stroked Iri's crest. Dismissed. Nobles filed out. Murmurs buzzed like hive drones. Rune pulled Mara aside in the hall. Drills start dawn. You block me again? Teach you better. Mara grinned. Palm out. Voice firm. Follow through. He nodded. Practiced once more. Cleaner. Iri yawned. Tugged Mara toward her chambers. Story time? Always. Mara scooped her up. Light as feathers. Keth caught up. This consent. It rewrites bonds? Basics. Mara shifted Iri's weight. Kids lead when safe. Adults follow. Keth's frills quivered. Revolutionary. Dawn broke. Alarms blared. Drill klaxons. Rune's squad swarmed corridors. Hollow intruders flickered on walls. Iri clutched Mara's hand. Safe. Stay close. Mara scanned. Spotted the sympath. Palm out, when I say. Guards charged. Rune bellowed orders. A hollow assassin lunged at Iri's door. Stop! Iri yelled. Palms high. It halted. Drill code triggered. Rune grinned. Rare. Flawless. More waves hit. Mara guided breaths between. Eerie shone. No shakes. No cries. By midday, squads panted. Rune called halt. Human normal saves cycles. Sarith observed from overlook. Eerie waved up at her. Chamberlain Keth presented logs. 0 incidents. Consents logged. 47 granted. 0 denied. Sarith's crest lay flat. Peace. Nobles convene tonight. Proof mounts. Evening court packed. Nobles pressed. A bond weakens lineage. Sarith rose. Irie at her side. Mara behind. Behold. Sorith nodded to Eerie. The princess stepped forward. Mara teaches ask first. Mama asked. You ask too? A lord sputtered. Highness, ask. Eerie palms out, court wide. Laughter rippled, then bows. Permission to speak? Yes, Eerie giggled. Sorith silenced them. Human care defies our steel. Eerie thrives. Bond holds. Mara stood quiet. Let action speak. Rune flanked her. Whispers die. You blocked real blade. Sims prove. Keth nodded. Laws bend. Trust forges. Eerie hugged Mara's leg. Pack. Sorith descended. Knelt. Queen to envoy. Temporary ends. Permanent proximity. Motive proven. Mara bowed. Honor. Majesty. Eerie tugged them together. Group hug. Scales met skin. Claws gentle. Palace hummed. Outside, stars wheeled. No alarms. Only laughter echoed. Nobles watched. Crests smoothed. One by one, palms out, asking. Trust built. Human simple. Alien strong. Ron clapped Mara's shoulder. Teach court next. Start with you. She smirked. Eerie cheered. Yes, Sorith smiled. Full. Begin. Days blurred into routine. Drills sharpened. Guards mimicked palms. Keth's slate overflowed with consent protocols. One eve. A real shadow stirred. Noble spy. Blade hidden. Aimed at Eerie. During play, Mara spotted. Ask first. He lunged anyway. Eerie yelled. Palm out. Guards swarmed. Faster now. Rune tackled. Clean cuff. Sarith arrived. Proof eternal. Eerie hugged all. Safe pack. Queen's crest flared pride. Human envoy. Kin now. Mara knelt. Emily. Palace shifted. Bonds rewoven. Human thread strongest. Gore's stars witnessed. Whispers gone. Princess Eerie's claws pricked Mara's palm. The grand hall thrummed with scaled nobles, their crests flaring in forced merriment. Music swelled from crystal flutes, but Eerie's tail lashed against Mara's leg. Mara knelt low. You good? Eerie nodded fast. Too fast. Her golden eyes darted to the pressing crowd. Queen Sarith lounged on her dais, jewels glinting like distant stars. She flicked one claw. Subtle. Attendants shifted. They closed ranks, hemming Eerie from all sides. Bodies blocked exits. Whispers hissed like steam vents. Mara's gut twisted. This wasn't protocol. This was a crush. Eerie's breath hitched. Her free hand fluttered up, palm out, the new signal Mara taught. No one yielded. Queen's test, Chamberlain Keth murmured nearby, slate clutched tight. His scales paled. Endure the press. Prove resilience. Mara ignored him. Eerie's crest flattened flat against her skull. Panic cue, clear as a flare. Bubble path, Mara said soft. She tugged Eerie's hand, gentle but firm. No break. Humans didn't drop kids in crowds. They pivoted left. Mara led with shoulder first, carving space. One step. Mirror me. Eerie stumbled but matched. Small feet slapped marble in rhythm. Mara hummed low, a steady beat under the flutes. Bubble. Invisible shield. Press back. Don't shove. Nobles murmured. Human flees. Endurance demands stand. Scales brushed Mara's arm. Too close. She angled wider, using her height. Human bulk parted them like water. Captain Rune Tall stepped square in their path. His armored bulk loomed, blade hilt gleaming. Halt, envoy. Queen's gaze holds you. Eerie froze. Claws dug deeper. Mara met his eyes. Steady. No fight. Excuse us, Captain. Path clear. He planted firmer. Crest rigid. Protocol. Face the center. Bond disrupts. Crowd thickened behind him. Eerie's tail coiled tight around Mara's ankle. Mara scanned. Right flank, gap between two lords, tails crossed. Tight, but doable. Reroute, she whispered to Eerie. Trust the hold. They sidestepped smooth. Mara nodded to Rune. Bubble needs flow. She slipped past. Eerie tucked safe against her hip. Rune blinked. Turned slow. She bypassed. No release. Keth scribbled frantic. Unprecedented vector. Eerie's knees buckled. She sagged into Mara's side, base buried in fabric, breath ragged gasps. Mara dropped to one knee, shielding. Crowd loomed taller. Music peaked. Countdown, Mara breathed. Hand on Eerie's back, light pressure. 10. Eerie whimpered. 9. Breathe with me. In, out. Eerie's chest hitched match. 8. Feel my hand? Yours holds. Claws, loosened a fraction. 7. Tail uncoil. Good. Eyes wet but focusing. 6. Look up ahead. Our path. Nobles gawked. One lord's jaw unhinged, scales rippling shock. 5. Stand when ready. Eerie pushed up, wobbly but straight. 4. Bubble strong. 3. Smile if you want. Eerie's lips twitched. 2. We're moving. 1. Reset. Eerie squeezed back. Hard. Safe. Mara rose. They flowed forward again. Crowd parted hesitant now. Whispers spiked. Child recovers. Instant. Human chant. Sorcery. Queen Sarth leaned forward on her throne, her crest arched high, watching every twitch. Flutes hit crescendo mid-song. She slammed palm to armrest. Crystal silenced. Hall froze. Cease! Sorth's voice cracked like thunder. Reception ends. Nobles bowed low. Confusion rippled, crests drooping. Mara halted. Eerie pressed close, but steady. No tremble. Serith descended steps. Scales whispered on marble. Court held breath. Envoy Ven. Queen's eyes bored into Mara. Hard, searching. Explain the weave. Mara bowed slight. Kept Eerie's hand. Bubble path majesty. Human drill for crowds. Protects without harm. Eerie piped up. Countdown. Reset scary. Sorith's gaze flicked down. Eerie met it. Crest perked. Demonstrate. Sorith commanded. To the hall. All press. Now.
Gasps echoed. Keth dropped his slate.
Rune tensed. Majesty. Now. Crowd surged again. Tighter. Mara felt the wave. Bubble. Eerie yelled first. Palm out, instinctive. Mara grinned, inner. Kid learned fast. Group drill. Palms up, everyone. Ask before close. Nobles faltered. Mimicked palms. Clumsy. Step with me, Mara called. Voice carried clear. 1. Mirror. They echoed. Hall transformed. Chaos to rhythm. Eerie giggled. See? Safe pack. Sorith circled slow. Watched her daughter laugh amid scales. Captain. Sorith said low. Your block? Rune bowed. Bypassed clean. No breach. Keth knelt for slate. Protocol logs. Consent vectors. Human simple. A lord near coughed. My crest. Eased. Sorith stopped before Mara, towered, but eyes softened fraction. You turned, pressed to lessen. Claw extended. Palm out. Asking. Mara matched. Skin to scale. Habit majesty. Kids first. Eerie tugged. Mama Queen. Join bubble. Sorith knelt. Awkward in finery. Took Eerie's other hand. Hall inhaled sharp. Teach, Sorith said. Voice steel wrapped velvet. Court learns. Mara nodded. Start small. Palms first. Rune stepped up. Palm out. Me next? Always. Music restarted. Soft now, not flutes. Court hummed human beat. Days later, drills became routine. Mara led packs through halls. Guards practiced reroutes. Keth's slate birthed Ven protocols, but whispers lingered. One eve, shadows deepened. Eerie played chase in garden wing. Mara watched from bench. Eyes sharp. Noble approached. Crest low, palm hidden. Princess, he cooed, gift. Eerie paused, palm out. Ask first. He lunged, blade flashed. Mara vaulted bench. Eerie bubble. Princess dodged, yelled countdown. 10. Guards swarmed. Palms leading. Rune cuffed clean. Serith arrived. Blade confiscated. Proof. Eerie hugged Mara. Then Rune. Then Queen. Pack. Eerie declared. Sareth knelt all. Scales to skin. Kin, court watched. Crests rose. Human thread wove strong. But deeper halls stirred. Older nobles plotted. Bond weakens throne? Rune overheard. Told Mara private. Train them, she said. All. Next dawn, full, court drill. Queen led palms. Chaos? No. Rhythm. Stars wheeled outside. Palace hummed safe. One threat down. More shadows waited. Mara squeezed Eerie's hand. Ready. Queen watched. Crest flared pride. Trust forged. Crowd pressed again next reception. Real one. No test. Eerie skipped ahead. Mara flanked. Soreth signaled attendance. Protective now. Clear paths. But a servant stumbled. Tray clattered. Shards flew toward Eerie. Mara scooped. Bubble instant. Eerie laughed. Unscathed. Court sheared. Palms out. Keth beamed. Metrics peak. Rune clapped Mara. Teach advance? Tomorrow. Soreth smiled rareful. Family endures. Whispers. Silent. Human care. Alien steel. United. Yet palace edges whispered still. Spy networks hummed. Mara spotted one tail. Nodded to Rune. Hunt began. Eerie slept sound. Pack. Guarded. Bond. Unbreakable. Queen confided Eve. You saw my signal first reception. New intent. Mara shrugged. Kid cues louder. Soreth's laugh echoed rare. Truth. Trust built. Action by action. Palace shifted permanent. Human envoy? No. Ken. Stars approved. No alarms. Only drills. Laughter. Pack. But one shadow escaped. Blade for Queen. Mara dreamed it. Woke sharp. Rune. Perimeter. He moved. Caught the rival delegate's claws extended. Scented ribbons dangling like jewels before Princess Eerie's wide eyes. Accept, young heir, he hissed. Voice syrup sweet. Tradition demands it. Bind them now. Eerie reached out. Tiny frills quivering with delight. The court chamber hushed. Nobles' crests flickering in anticipation. Mara stepped forward. Her hand shot between them. Palm up. Not yet, princess. Eerie froze. The delegate's eyes narrowed, scales rippling purple outrage. Human envoy! Protocol forbids interference. Mara ignored him. She plucked a sterile dining sleeve from her envoy pouch, the thin, sealable wrap she used for palace lunches. Quick folds enveloped the ribbons. Seal clicked shut. Neutral scan first, Mara said. Standard child safety check. Chamberlain Keth bustled up, his ledger trembling in 4 hands. Envoy Ven. This breaches reception rights. Gifts from honored delegates pass uninspected. Your sleeve insults the donor. Eerie tugged Mara's free hand. Safe? Safe check, Mara confirmed, squeezing back. She held the sealed bundle toward the chamber's scan pedestal. Queen's safety overrides etiquette. Kids first. Keth sputtered, glancing at Queen Soreth's throne. The monarch's crest lay flat, unreadable. Captain Rune Tall shifted at her side, hand on shock lance. Insolence, the delegate snarled. Rip it open, or forfeit alliance talks. Mara met his gaze. Steady. Scan it yourself, Captain. Contact test. Run strode forward. He snatched the sleeve. Frills tight with suspicion. Slit opened under his glove. Just enough. One claw tip brushed a ribbon's edge. He jerked back. Scales blanched. Contact sedative. Judgment cloud. Slows reflexes. Heightened suggestibility. Lethal dose for a child. Gasps rippled. Nobles recoiled. Crests blazing alarm. Queen Soreth rose. Her voice cracked like thunder. Arrest him. Guards swarmed. The delegate thrashed. Ribbons spilling free. Lies. Diplomatic gift. Rune pinned him. Scan confirms. Aimed at the air. Soreth's eyes locked on Mara. Crest flared gold. Rare approval. Envoy Ven, you remain at Eerie's side. All hearings, all sessions. Eerie burrowed into Mara's leg, my safe person. Mara nodded, hand on the girl's shoulder. Court murmured. Human trick, lunch sleeve. Saved the air. Keth bowed low. Metrics. Rewritten. Protocol amended? Soreth waved him off. Amend. Human way integrates. Run hauled the delegate away. He shot Mara a nod. Your drills paid. Caught his accomplices at gate. Shadows stirred again. Mara scanned the crowd. One noble slipped toward a side arch. Too quick. Eerie. Flank left. Mara murmured. Rune tail at 3 o'clock. The captain pivoted. Lance hummed. The noble froze, pouch spilling data slates. Sareth signaled attendance. Paths cleared wider now. Protective ring formed around Eerie. Court pressed in for the next presentation. Real gifts this time. No tests. A jeweler offered crystal orbs. Mara checked seals first. Clear. Eerie beamed, clutching one. Shiny. Sorith watched from throne. Her gaze lingered on Mara's hand in Eerie's. Bond. Not leverage. Steel. Whispers died. Older nobles plotted less openly now. Human sees traps we miss. Keth tallied scores. Trust index, peak. Human care, extraordinary. Mara knelt by Eerie. 1-2 drill. Princess giggled. Palms out, bubble formed. Reset. Court echoed it. Palms rippled in waves. Rhythm took hold. Rune clapped Mara's shoulder later. In antechamber. That sleeve trick. Teach guards. Tomorrow. Full perimeter. Mara scanned his stance. Solid. Alien discipline met human prep. He grunted approval. Bond no breach. Prevents them. Queen summoned Mara that eve. Private solar. Eerie napped nearby, frills relaxed. You intercepted without alarm, Sorith said. Crest half lowered. Vulnerable.
How?
Kid cues, Mara replied. Ribbons too pushy. Sent wrong for play. Sarith tilted head. Our young accept gifts blind. Tradition. Earth habit. Check first. Consent second. Mara shrugged. Non-negotiable. Princess stirred, reached for Mara. Stay. Sarith's laugh echoed. Rare, full. She chooses you. Palace safest with it. Trust edged deeper, action by action. Dawn brought hearings, delegate chained in lower hall. Accomplices too. Mara flanked Eerie on the dais. Queen's left. Rune opposite. Confess. Sarith demanded. Delegate spat. Ribbons tradition. Human paranoia. Rune tossed the scan slate. Sedative profile. Yours. He broke. Names spilled. Rival house. Throne plot. Guards moved. Palace hummed arrests. Eerie squeezed Mara's hand. Safe now? Safer. Mara scanned exits. Clear. Keth beamed from scribe perch. Hearings flawless. Human protocol boosts security 30%. Sarith rose, dismissed. Envoy, drill the court again. All nobles, crowd groaned, then palms out. Chaos? No. Rhythm built fast. Stars wheeled outside. No alarms. One shadow lingered. Spy in vents. Mara spotted glint. Rune. 9 high. He fired. Net deployed. Caught. Eerie skipped back to solar. Mara trailed. Sorith confided low. You read my signals first. New drills were tests. Kid louder, Mara said. Always. Sarith's crest flared pride. Family endures. Whispers silenced. Human envoy? Kin now. Palace edges hummed quieter, pack guarded. But Eve brought new missive, sealed black. For Queen, Mara intercepted at door. Sleeve out.
Scan.
Rune tested. Poison ink opens on heat. Sarith stared. Again? Mara nodded. Routine. Captain grinned. First time. Teach that. Eerie yawned. Pack drill. Full court next morn. Guards. Nobles. Queen. Palms synced. One threat down. More waited. Mara dreamed blades that night. Woke sharp. Rune. Perimeter sweep. He moved. Caught 2. Bond unbreakable. Stars approved. Reception swelled. Real one. No test. Eerie skipped ahead. Mara flanked tight. Servant stumbled. Tray clattered. Shards flew. Mara scooped Eerie. Bubble instant. 1-2. Reset. Girl laughed. Unscathed. Court cheered. Palms out. Keth's ledger peaked. Metrics historic. Rune clapped. Advance class? Tomorrow. Sarith smiled. full, unguarded. Kin steel. One shadow escaped still, blade for queen. Mara woke sharper, eerie. Stay. Run. Unt. Goatees vanished into vents. Palace held breath. Queen watched Mara with eerie. Crest gold. You are safest. Trust forged, permanent. But Hunt echoed. Blade found, plot cracked. Pack laughed at drills. Laughter won. Human care. Alien steel. United. Shadows fled. Eerie slept sound. Mara stood watch. Ready. Queen Soreth slammed her palm on the obsidian dais. Mara Van, here. Now. The human envoy strode forward from the antechamber shadows. No hesitation. Palace guards parted like mist. Eerie clung to Mara's leg. Tiny claws hooked in fabric. The princess's crest fluttered. Eager, not scared. Sareth's frills tensed. Weeks of drills. Threats crushed. Laughter in the halls. Yet this bond gnawed. Human family. No oaths. No blood pacts. Just habits. She needed proof. Real proof, not blades deflected. Chamberlain Keth bowed low beside the throne. Your radiance, the envoy, awaits definition per protocol. Quiet. Sarith fixed on Mara. You claim family binds without contracts. Explain. In my court, with words that stick. Mara knelt to Erie's level first. Brushed a stray scale from the girl's cheek. Stood smooth. Family's trust built daily. No papers. Actions stack. Like our drills. Erie tugged Mara's hand. Play trust game. Show mama? Sarith's crest spiked. A game? In the throne room? Nobles murmured from alcoves. Captain Rune shifted at the archway, hand on hilt. Mara nodded once. Simple rules. Build safe hands. Erie picks roles. We follow. Queen, join. Watch close. Soreth leaned forward. Test this. Proceed. But I command. No. Erie stomped a foot. Crest flat. Stubborn. Mama's the faller first. Mara catches. I say go. Gasps rippled. Keth's quill snapped. Rune's eyes widened. Soreth froze. Her own daughter assigned her? Faller? Like some tumbling servant? Erie. Rules. Erie yanked Sorith's tail tip. Or no play. Pack waits. Mara stayed still. Arms loose. Voice even. Princess leads. Builds trust faster. Sorith scanned the room. Eyes everywhere. Weakness? Or weapon? Erie's gaze burned. Pure demand. No fear. The child chose this human. Over guards. Over her. Fine. Sorith rose. Towered over them both. Stepped to the dais edge. I fall. Catch me. Mara positioned behind. Feet planted wide. Palms up. Eyes lock first. Say ready. Fall straight back. I got you. Erie clapped. Mama, ready? Sorith met Mara's gaze. Human eyes steady. No flicker. Crest flared doubt, but she nodded. Copied the calm. Ready! Go! Erie shouted. Sorith let go. Body pitched back. Air rushed. Instinct screamed. Guards lunged half-step. She hit palms. Solid. Mara absorbed the weight. No buckle. Straightened smooth. Set her on feet. Court hushed. Erie beamed. Mama's turned catch. Mara falls. Sorith exhaled sharp. Pulse thrummed. Not leverage. Just hold. Again. Mara stepped forward. Your hands now. Steady under elbows. I leaned slow. Sorith gripped. Mimicked the tone. Low, sure. Ready. Go. Erie chirped. Mara leaned. Trusted full. Sorith caught. Braced core muscles alien tight. Human light, but solid. No wobble. Pulled her up gentle. Rune snorted. Efficient. Keth scribbled frantic. Unprecedented. Erie bounced. Both. Hands now. To garden. The girl lunged. Grabbed Sorith's left claw. Snagged Mara's right. Yanked hard. Sorith stumbled forward. Mara matched stride instant. No pullback. They flowed. Three linked. Out throne doors. Down marble hall. Nobles bowed hasty. Garden arch loomed. Vines parted. Erie led to sunpatch. Released. Spun. Safe. Pack safe. Sorith knelt. Slow. Watched Erie chase glowbugs. Mara flanked natural. Eyes scanned branches. Perimeter habit, not spell. System, steps, rules. Anyone could learn if they followed. You built this. Sorith's voice dropped. With her, why? Mara crouched beside Eerie. Offered a pebble. Kids need safe first, consent next. Humans drill it young. Saves lives later. Safe. Eerie snatched pebble, tossed it high. Mara tracked, snagged midair. Girl squealed. Sorith's crest warmed gold. Pride twisted new. Court sees. But shadows linger. That blade plot. Your hunt stopped it. Mara shrugged. Routine. Rune sweeps vents. Eerie stays put. Chain works. Rune appeared at garden edge. Saluted crisp. Perimeter clear radiance. Human protocols integrated. 2 lurkers flushed. Keth hurried up. Ledger out. Metrics. Trust incidents down 80%. Nobles request drills. Sorith rose. Eerie latched back on. Dragged her to flower bed. Smell. Pack smell. Mara knelt too. Inhaled deep. Sweet sting. Like home earth blooms. Alien queen. Human envoy. Child bridge. Sorith inhaled. No sting, just bloom. But Eve fell fast. Missive arrived. Black seal again. Keth presented. For you, radiance. Sorith snatched. Heat bloomed. Mara's sleeve out. Scan beam flicked. Ink toxin. Heat trigger. Rune grinned. Drew blade. My turn. Teach vent crawl? Tomorrow. Mara scooped Eerie as shadows lengthened. Pack drill now. Eerie yawned. Mama fall again? Sorith copied calm, took girl's hand. Mara's too. Yes. Again. Court whispers turned cheers next dawn. Full assembly. Palms synced. Mara called cadence. Eyes lock. Ready go. Queen fell first, caught sure. Rose laughing. Frills full flare. Nobles joined. Clumsy at start. Humans humble. Corrected gentle. Aliens gripped tight. Collaboration stacked. One noble slipped. Mara steadied. Elbows under. Again. Eerie directed from dais. Faster. Rune blocked a side arch. Real shadow. Assassin mid-leap. Human drill spotted gap. Guard swarm closed. Plot shattered. Cheers erupted. Keth closed ledger. Historic. Bond metrics off charts. Sorith watched Mara braid Eerie's crest tendrils. Simple twist. Girl preened. Safest, Sorith murmured. To Mara. You are safest in palace. Mara nodded. No boast. Family. Does that. Eerie tugged both. Garden! More! They moved, linked. System held, but night whispered new. Vent, scrape. Rune vanished. Mara's nod sent him. Queen stood watch with her. Hands ready. Trust forged, permanent. Shadows tested once more. Palace blades hunted back. Laughter echoed halls. Human care. Alien steel. Pack one. Eerie dreamed sound. Mara scanned doors. Sorith gripped hilt. Ready. One threat down. System unbreakable. Reception hall swelled next morn. Real assembly. No test. Eerie skipped ahead. Mara flanked. Sorith matched pace. Servant tripped. Tray shards flew. Mara bubbled Eerie instant. Scooped clean. 1-2. Reset. Girl giggled. Unscathed. Court roared, palms out. Keth peeked. Advanced protocols. Rune clapped Mara. Class now. Sorith smiled, unguarded. Kin steel. Last shadow fled vents. Blade for queen. Found cracked. Plot dust. Pack drilled laughter. United. Mara stood Eve watch. Eerie curled close. Sorith beside. Crest gold. Human ordinary. Alien extraordinary. Family endured, but deeper halls hummed. New missive sealed. Blacker. For all three. Sorith snatched. Mara scanned. Rune swept. Game on. Trust held. Alarms shrieked through the palace vents. Red lights pulsed along the garden corridor walls. Mara yanked Princess Ira behind a stone pillar. The girl's crest tendrils quivered against Mara's leg. Stay low, Mara whispered. Her hand clamped Eerie's smaller one, firm, unyielding. Captain Rune Tal burst from a side arch. His armored crest flared. Breach! Intruders in the garden sector. 3 signals. Armed. Queen inbound. Mara scanned the corridor. Service hatches lined the baseboards. Narrow, human-sized. Alien guards loomed too broad for them. She snatched an emergency cloth from her envoy belt. Thick weave, pre-torn for crises. Her fingers flew. Not 1, not 2. She looped it through Erie's belt loop and her own, tether secure, 6 feet of unbreakable link. Erie blinked up, eyes wide. Mara? Game time, kiddo. We move smart. Mara tugged the tether light. Tested. Held. Rune crouched low. His blade hummed active. You two, evac routes blocked. Intruders jamming main halls. Mara nodded.
Service passages, I lead.
You hunt. She pointed to a hatch grate. Garden end. They'll bottleneck there. Rune's mandibles clicked approval. He vanished into shadows, boots silent on stone. Mara pried the hatch. Dim tunnel yawned. Dust motes swirled in alarm glow. She scooped Erie onto her hip. Girl light as a backpack. Tether slack now. Hold tight. No noise. Erie nodded. Arms locked around Mara's neck. Crest tendrils tickled her ear. Trust absolute. They crawled in. Mara marked the first turn with a torn thread strip. Stuck it to the wall. White against black stone. Retrieval beacon. Human habit. Backtrack proof. Passage forked left. Voices echoed ahead. Harsh, filtered through masks. Intruders. Mara froze. Erie's breath hitched. Mara squeezed her side. Silent signal. Breathe with me. In, out. Girl matched. Steady. Mara whispered into her wrist comm. Rune. Fork left. 2 voices. Armed chatter. Static crackled. Copy. Flanking now. She crept on, marked another turn. Thread strip number 2. Tunnels narrowed. Her shoulders brushed walls. Erie's weight shifted. Comfortable now. Like carrying a niece through a storm. Shouts erupted behind. Blade clashes. Rune's voice barked orders. Sector 3. Pin them. Mara grinned fierce. That's our guy. She pushed faster. Third mark. Thread ripped clean. Erie murmured. Safe? Safest move. Mara kissed her forehead. Quick. Routine. Panic-safe room loomed ahead. Reinforced door. Biometric lock. But footsteps pounded. Intruder backup. Mara halted. Listened. 3 sets. Closing. Rune. Third fork. Inbound your flank. Her shout echoed precise. Blades sang. Grunts. A body thud. Rune's roar. 1 down. Mara. Straight run. She bolted. Erie bounced light. Tether taut. Door hissed open at her palm scan. Envoy access granted weeks back. Inside. Glow panels. Supplies stacked. Air seals tight. Mara dumped gear packs. Barred the door. Home base. Erie slid down. Crest fluffing calm. We won? Team win. Mara checked tether. Still nodded. Untied slow. Let it drop. Queen Sarith's voice boomed outside. Mara Ven. Report. Mara thumbed the intercom. Safe room secure. Erie untouched. Runs mopping up. The door unsealed. Sorith stormed in. Crest rigid. Eyes locked on the tether coil on the floor. Then Erie. Unscathed. Clinging to Mara's leg. You tethered her. Sorith's voice edged steel. Not question. Accusation? Mara shrugged. Hands open. Standard. Keeps hands free. Tracks her if split. Chamberlain Keth skittered in behind. Ledger clutched. Protocol breach? No. Innovation. Metrics. 0 separation. Sarith knelt. Rare. Pulled Erie close. Inspected crest. Skin. All perfect. Rose slow. Fixed Mara. Ordinary for humans? Family drill. Earth kid-proof. Mara met her gaze. No flinch. Run entered last. Blood-flecked blade, sheathed. 2 intruder cuffs dangled from his belt. Team cornered. Your cues sealed it. No palace breach. Sarith's mandibles flexed. Thought. You turned child's grasp into chain. Line. Mara corrected. Gentle. Lifeline. Breaks clean if needed. Erie tugged Sorith's robe. Mara's safe person. Like you. Queen froze. Crest softened fraction. Safe person. Echoed soft. Keth scribbled frantic. Bond index. Unprecedented. Human tether? Palace doctrine now? Rune grunted. Trains guards tomorrow, human class. Sarith waved them silent, turned to Mara. Court sees this, all. Mara nodded. Show. Don't tell. They emerged. Corridors cleared. Guards saluted. Whispers rippled. Human steel. Child shield. Reception hall, packed next morn. Real assembly. No drills. Nobles crested high. Eyes sharp. Ire skipped ahead. Mara flanked close. Tether stowed, but hands linked natural. Sarith matched pace. Hilt gripped loose. Trust visible. Servant stumbled mid-hall. Tray launched. Shards arced toward Eerie. Mara moved. Instant. Scooped girl bubble tight. Rolled shoulder. Shards pinged off her backplate. 1-2. Reset. Irie giggled. Unscathed. Clung tighter. Court gasped. Palms flared approval. Ripples spread. Keth peaked. Voice shrill. Advanced protocols engaged. Human metrics rewrite security. Rune clapped Mara's shoulder. Hard. Class starts now. All guards. Sorith smiled. Full. Unguarded. Crest gold-flecked. Kin steel. Last shadows fled vents that eve. Assassin's blade for queen. Cracked on stone. Plot dust. Mara stood watch. Eerie curled close. Sorith beside. Blades ready. Deeper halls hummed. New missive sealed. Blacker ink. Were all three. Sarith snatched it. Claws precise. Mara scanned edges. Run swept perimeter. Seal cracked. Words burned. Tether breaks next. Child first. Eerie stirred. Mara tucked her closer. Sorith's eyes met Mara's. They come. Pack drills? Mara grinned. Tied fresh cloth strip. Laughing drills. We win. Rune nodded. Blades out. Palace blades hunted back. Laughter echoed halls soon after. Human care. Alien steel. United. But missive's shadow lingered. Deeper plots stirred. Eerie dreamed safe. Mara scanned doors. Sarith gripped hilt tighter. One threat down. Tether, unbreakable. New game dawned. Alarms pierced silence again. Not garden. Throne wing. Rune bolted. Royal vault. Mara tethered instant. Eerie's eyes lit. Ready. Sarith watched. Crest flared pride. Go. They plunged passages. Threads marked. Shouts guided Rune. Intruders scattered. One lunged at Eerie's shadow. Mara spun. Tackle clean. Human weight pinned alien bulk. Cuff snapped. Eerie cheered. Safe person. Queen arrived. Saw pin. Saw cheer. Ordered. Mara commands evac. Permanent. Court bowed. Whispers. Human kin. Keth logged. Doctrine shift. Pack bond protocol. Rune trained squads. Tethers issued. Human knots taught. Nobles tested. Failed. Awe grew. Eerie braided Mara's hair now. Human strands with alien twists. Sarith joined. Fingers careful. Family does that. Mara nodded. Pack wins. Missive 2 burned. Sender fled. Palace sealed. Trust forged permanent. Shadows tested endless. Human ordinary extraordinary, but blacker whispers hummed. For the three, blades sharpened. Eerie tugged. Garden again? Mara linked hands. Tether first. Sarith smiled. Hilt sheathed. Kin steel held. Deeper vault cracked open that night. Artifact stolen. Human scent false trail. Rune roared. Mara tracked threads. Eerie pointed vents. Queen pursued. Pack whole. Chase lit halls. Collaboration carved victory. Artifact reclaimed. Traitor chained. Court roared. Human humble. Aliens exalted normal. Queen Sarith's crest slammed the throne arm. Court assembles. Envoy Mara Ven, explain this handclasp. Now, Mara stood firm in the throne wing's vast chamber. Crystal threads webbed the vaulted ceiling, pulsing faint light. Eerie small claws gripped her hand tighter. The princess pressed close, eyes wide but steady. Hundreds of nobles rustled in tiered seats. Chamberlain Keth fidgeted at the dais edge. Scrolls clutched. Captain Rune Tal loomed behind. Armored plates gleaming. Gaze locked on Mara's free hand. Mara squeezed Eerie's hand gently. Consent first. Always. Your Majesty, may I hear from Princess Eerie first? Gasps rippled. A noble's mandible clicked sharp. Sorith's eyes narrowed. multifaceted facets glinting. The child speaks when commanded. Eerie tugged Mara's sleeve. Mama Mara safe. I say.
Mara knelt to Erie's height.
No rush. Let the girl lead. Tell them your words, Eerie. The princess stepped forward. Her tiny crest quivered, then flared bold. Mara safe pack. Old's hand. No hurt. Vault bad ones came. Mara pinned. I cheered. Safe person. She lifted her free hand toward Sorith. Claws open. Mama Queen join pack? Hold two? Silence crushed the hall. Nobles froze. Keth dropped a scroll. Run's grip tightened on his blade hilt. Sorith stared. Her crest flattened, then twitched. No queen took a child's offered hand in open court. Leverage, always. Attachments bound for control. Yet Eerie stood unblinking. Mara waited. Still kneeling. No push. No claim. The queen rose slow. One claw extended, hesitant. Touched Eerie's palm. Eerie latched on. Grin split her face. Pack whole. Sorith's breath hitched. Audible. She pulled Eerie close, other hand on the girl's shoulder. Eyes flicked to Mara. Rise, envoy. Mara stood. Eerie kept both hands linked. One human, one queen. The bond visible, unbreakable. Youngest commands. Sorith's voice echoed firm. New protocols. Child consent rules palace now. No touch without voice given. Guards in force. Cheers erupted. Claws drummed seats. Rune saluted sharp. Keth scrambled to log it, ink flying. Sorith turned to him. Chamberlain, draft guardianship charter. Limited. Mara Ven oversees princess safety. Pack bond doctrine. Keth bowed low. At once, Majesty. Rune stepped forward. Commander concurs. Human tether prevented vault breach. Squads train under her now. Mara nodded once. Humble. Just habit. Back home, you'd shield any kid. Here, it rewrote laws. Eerie bounced between them. Garden after. Tether game. Sorith's crest softened. Rare. After seals. Keth thrust the fresh charter forward. Wax still warm. Mara scanned lines. Clear terms. Safety lead. No political pull. Revocable by Queen. She signed. Human script, stark against alien runes, bound. Sorith declared. Court dismiss. Nobles filed out, whispers buzzing. Human kin claims throne heir. Pack overrides blood. Mara walked the aisle, Eerie clinging fast. Sorith matched pace, hands still linked. Rune trailed, scanning shadows. Keth hurried beside, muttering updates. Outside the vault doors, guards snapped tethers. New human knot weaves. One noble tested, dropped it. Squad laughed. Human normal. Alien awe. Eerie tugged. Up, Mara. Mara scooped her, lightweight. Princess nestled against shoulder. Sorith watched. Crest flared pride again. Why does she cling so? Sorith asked low. Voice edged curiosity, not suspicion. Eerie twisted. Reached past Mara. Grabbed Sorith's crest tip. Gentle pull. Mama Queen safe too. Pack forever. Sorith froze. Then cupped Eerie's head. Forever, she echoed. They entered the garden wing. Threads glowed safe. But Rune halted. Majesty. Whispers report deeper breach. Artifact false trail was bait. Sorith's claws flexed. Hunt. Mara shifted Eerie higher. Tether check first. Rune nodded. Issued knots to his squad. They linked fast. Mara demonstrated spin tackle hold. Aliens mimicked, clumsy at first. Then clicked. Eerie pointed a vent. There. Bad scent. Squad plunged. Mara followed. Eerie secure. Sorith flanked. Pack moved as one. Intruders scrambled in ducts. Alien bulk. Traitor scent. Rune roared orders. Mara blocked exit. Tackled clean. Pin held. Cuff snapped. Artifact gleamed recovered. Again, court would roar later. For now, Eerie cheered. Safe pack wins. Sorith claimed the prize. Eyes on Mara. You teach this ordinary? Anyone would, Mara said. Queen's laugh barked. First time. No, extraordinary. Keth logged frantic. Doctrine expands. Human guardians palace wide. Rune saluted Mara. Train me personal. Nobles gathered at garden edge. Watched braids form eerie, twisting Mara's hair with alien threads. Sarith joined. Claws careful. Family knots. Mara smiled. Pack bonds. Missives burned that night. Senders fled. Palace sealed tighter, but blacker whispers hummed. Blades sharpened in outer wings. For the three, Eerie tugged Mara's braid. Story time? Mara linked hands. Sarith's too. Tether first. Queen gripped back. Hilt sheathed. Kin steel held. Rune posted doubles. Threads marked every vent. Squads drilled knots till dawn. One guard fumbled. Mara corrected. Gentle. Elbow lock here. Awe-widened eyes. Human normal saves queens. Morning court reconvened. Sarith on throne. Eerie on lap. Mara beside. Hand clasp public now. Keth presented logs. Breach count. 0 since pack. Intruders. 3 chained. Nobles bowed deeper. Envoy exalted. Mara waved it off. Just care. Consent. Hold tight. Sorith leaned. Why you, human? Thousands serve. She chose. Eerie piped. Mara asks. Listens. Safe. Queen nodded. Protocols permanent. Child voice law. Rune reported. Security shifts. Human leads drills. Tethers standard. A noble challenged. Mandible sharp. Leverage. Human claims heir. Sorith's crest slammed. Pack protects. Test it. Lose claws. Challenger shrank. Court murmured approval. Mara signed expanded charter. Palace guardians now. Limited still. Eerie yawned. Garden nap? They walked out. Hands linked. Run ahead. Scanning. Keth trailing logs. Shadows tested. One flicker in passage. Mara spun. Eerie pointed. Sorith struck. Traitor down. Pack whole. Victory carved quiet. Deeper vault hummed secure. Artifact safe. Human scent trails baffled foes. Nobles tested tethers. Failed drills. Awe grew. Teach us. Mara did. Step by step. Ordinary steps. Extraordinary holds. Eerie braided tighter. Sorith matched twists. Family wins. Blacker whispers faded. Blades dulled. But one lingered. Outer envoy. Human false. Plot twisted. Rune sniffed it. Breach sent. Mara tethered squad. Eerie vent pointed. Queen pursued. Chase lit halls. Collaboration sharp. Traitor chained. Plot burned. Court roared. Human humble. Aliens exalted the normal. Eerie clung. Forever pack. Sarith smiled. Tested. True. Mara walked free. Palace kin.